Do you think it's racist?
Okay, I'm stopping this here right here, okay? Do you think it's racist to have a racial preference? Alright? I'm gonna go off two premises here. Well, one mainly. I'm gonna go off one premise here as to why I think this guy's answer is gonna be yes. That's because he's white. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright? The people who scream the loudest about racism are always white people. That's all I'm saying.
I'd say yes, there is a problem with having a racial preference.
How's it going, guys? So I was sitting there, sipping a cup of coffee, looking through YouTube, trying to find a video to react to, just so I could give my opinion on certain topics, you know? And I came across this video by Cut, okay? If you don't know, Cut's a YouTube channel with like 11 plus million subs. And a lot of their videos are juicy, okay? They're sweet, sweet, succulent, mango, peach, juicy tenderness. And there's a certain video that caught my eye, and it's called, Do You Have a Racial Preference? And because it's on the YouTube channel Cut, there's going to be probably a lot of people in this video that have a different viewpoint to me on this matter, so I wanted to watch it, react it, and give my thoughts on it.
Do you have racial preferences when it comes to dating?
Oh, that's a good question. Well,
Can I just say, okay, right off the bat here, do you have a preference to race when it comes to dating? Okay? Do you have a preference on race when it comes to dating? I want to say a lot of people do it. I was going to say most people. I don't want to say most people, but I want to say a lot of people do. And my opinion on the matter, like, if you just want to give you a black and white answer, is, do I think it's an issue? No, I don't. Do I think it's racist? No, I don't. You're a creature of the environment that you're raised in. And I think as a young kid, you see certain things, you get attracted to certain things within that place in which you're raised. And so if you're a white kid living in a white kind of neighborhood, white culture, you're probably going to lean more towards being attracted to white people. If you're a black person in a black neighborhood, in a black culture, you're probably going to lean towards being attracted to black people. That's just the way it is, okay? That's just the way nature works, in my opinion.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Do you have a racial preference when dating?
Not necessarily, but everybody else in my life says that I do.
What do they say your preference is?
Anything Asian.
Asians?
It's exclusively Asian guys.
Is there a race that you tend to date the most?
I think black people.
Black love all day.
I noticed it when I was in grade school, but like all my crushes were Mexicans.
A lot of my friends like to clown me and say that I only date white girls.
I love Caucasian women. That's probably bad for the character.
I've dated like every race of lady probably out there.
Hispanic, Asian.
White guys, white girls, guys of color, women of color.
I grew up in like a predominantly Asian area.
My community had a lot of Asian and African people. That's generally what I lean toward.
So these people are literally saying what I just said there, okay? So this girl says that she was raised in a predominantly Asian neighborhood, so she's going to be attracted to Asian people. This guy says it was his place he grew up in has a lot of Asian and African people, and he's going to be attracted to that, okay? That's my point precisely, okay? You're a creature of your environment that you're raised in, all right? That's my answer to it.
That's generally what I lean towards.
Flavors. It's like, why would you just want one flavor? It's a blessing and difference.
Have you heard of the term, if she's ain't foreign, she born?
If she ain't foreign, she born. He just 100% made that up on the spot. 100%. I have never heard that term in my life. This guy 100% thought it would be cool just to make up some kind of motto, some kind of life motto or dating motto on the spot. I never heard that before in my life.
I feel like you just made that up.
No.
100% this man just made that up. 100%. Do you have a racial preference when dating?
No.
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 I do not.
I do not.
As much as I would like to say that I don't, when I made my eHarmony account, I was definitely only trying to match with certain people. It was pretty an uncomfortable feeling.
Why was it uncomfortable?
Because I painted myself as a racist.
I can't get this through enough, okay? This drives me insane, okay? This woke culture nowadays, okay? Where they're doing stuff. So this girl was on whatever fucking dating app she was on, and she somehow outed herself as racist because she was attracted to certain type of people. This makes literally no sense. So you can have a sexual preference in height, you can have a sexual preference in boob size, you can have a sexual preference in ass size, you can have a sexual preference in penis size. But how dare you have a sexual preference when it comes to race? How dare you? How freaking dare you? You absolute racist.
Racist to have a preference. No.
No.
Absolutely not. You can't be racist if you just want to be in your community.
Oh my, I literally haven't watched this video yet, right? But this girl right here, she is 100% going to be the best person in this whole video. Just the way she speaks. That's amazing.
Absolutely not. You can't be racist if you just want to be in your community.
Oh, I love it so much. You can't be racist if you just want to be in your community. You can tell this girl maybe freaking majors in like poetic language or something. I don't even know if that's a topic, but she just sounds like someone who would write poems.
A lot of people are attracted to people that look like them.
You like who you like. I don't think you should be forced to like someone just because it might seem racist or not.
Do you think it's racist?
Okay, I'm stopping this here right here, okay? Do you think it's racist to have a racial preference? Alright. I'm gonna go off two premises here. Well, one mainly. I'm gonna go off one premise here as to why I think this guy's answer is gonna be yes. That's because he's white. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright. The people who scream the loudest about racism are always white people. That's all I'm saying.
I'd say yes, there is a problem with having a racial preference.
I say yes. Yes, there is. There is an absolute problem with having racial preferences when dating. Mainly because you're white. It's your fault that all these bad atrocities happen in the world. Yes. Yes. If you're a white male, if you're a white cis male, how dare you have a preference in who you like when you date? You racist bastard.
Do you have a racial preference when dating?
I like my black men. That contrast of that skin color, to me, it's very erotic.
That's the most freaking racist thing I've ever freaking heard in my life. Oh my freaking goodness. Does that not sound racist to you? The only thing this woman sees is the contrast in the skin color between her and a black man. Sorry. Not the only thing, okay? I'll rephrase that. The thing she likes the most is the contrast in skin color. Not trying to stir shit up, but that sounds racist to me, okay? I don't see any difference, okay? I don't see color, okay? I don't see color. I just see a human being dating another human being, okay? I don't see skin color.
Do you have a racial preference when dating?
No, but like most of the people I've dated have been white.
White men.
The way she says white, like that disdain, disgusting look on her face. No, but the most people I've dated are white. Can you believe that?
Most of the people I've dated have been white.
White men.
Caucasian.
I do have a preference for blonde hair, blue-eyed, Tom Petty-ish.
Blonde hair. Blue eyes. Holy shit, boys, I'm in.
I grew up with a really large white population.
It was who was available.
And it wasn't, definitely not a...
Bro, what is in his nose? Okay, it's quite a unique look. I'll give him that. Holy, how do you even blow your nose with that thing? How do you even breathe with that thing shoved up your nose like that? That is crazy.
How does the experience differ when dating outside of your race?
Why does the experience differ when you date outside of your race? Do you want to know why the experience differs? Because cultures are different. That's why. Okay? Culturally, races are different, okay? An Asian's culture is going to be different to a black person's culture. A black person's culture is going to be different to a white person's culture, okay? That's why the experience is different. I'm not saying that's bad. In fact, it's quite good for people to get out there and see that there's a big open world out there with a lot of different traditions and cultures. But I think that's also the reason why a lot of people stick to their race when it comes to dating, because it's familiar with them, it's the same culture as them, they can relate to that person better. Why? Because their cultures are the same. Is that racist? No, it's called having a preference.
You have the opportunity to have different perspectives than you may have otherwise been having available to you.
I traveled a lot after college.
Getting away from Florida, going to school, having a broader worldview. Now it's much more about the person.
Do you have any racial preferences when dating?
I do tend to date white men more, which is probably why all the relationships have been awful.
Whoa! She just straight out said it. White trash. Damn. Why is it always the white women who hate white men? Why is it always the white women who hate their own race? I don't get it. I really do not get it.
Why are you still dating white guys if they suck so much?
I think a part of me is like, I don't deserve men of color.
I do not get this, okay? I do not get this. I don't deserve a man of color. What makes him so damn special? Alright? I'ma say it. Okay? I'ma say it. As a white man. What makes a man of color so special? I don't get it.
Have you always had a preference?
No.
What changed?
I dated a white person.
What happened?
He called me a colored person, not person of color. Colored person. I'm not kidding.
Person of color. Colored person. Person of color. Colored person. I guess saying colored person sounds a bit more weird. Saying person of color. Okay. I can see why some people might find that offensive.
It's necessary, I think, for someone to be able to have some type of understanding systemic oppression and what we go through.
It can be harder to relate to somebody when you don't have the same experiences growing up.
There we go. Okay. My point exactly. The point I made at the start of the video is the point these people are making right now. Okay? I'll give you a round of applause. A round of applause, okay? The reason why, I'll say this again, the reason why most people will date their own race is because of culture, experiencing the same thing, going through the same shit as all races and cultures do, okay? That's it. Experience, culture, tradition.
What was it like the first time you dated somebody outside of your race?
Yeah, those relationships are weird.
Yeah, I tried vanilla in high school.
Oh yeah, I tried that little vanilla cute boy in high school, you know? I give him a little lick. I didn't like it. Too bland. I like me some chocolate. I like sprinkling some chocolate chips. That's what I like. Get rid of that vanilla bullshit.
Do you have a racial preference when dating?
Not really.
Do you have a certain type of guy?
I don't like young guys. I like daddies.
That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. I like daddies. I like a bad man. I like daddies. Where's that sugar daddy money? Give me all that money.
Have a racial preference when dating?
I'm queer and pan, so I just really am attracted to like...
What does pan? Assuming she means pansexual. What does pansexual mean? Pansexuality is sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction towards people regardless of their sex or gender. So you're bisexual. Okay. Okay, so you like both females and males. Okay, so you're bisexual? No, I get it. Okay, so you're bisexual. What you call pansexual. Okay. Alright. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below what you thought about my opinion, what you thought about their opinion. Do you think that having a race preference when it comes to dating is racist? Dogs, do you mind not sneezing when I'm doing my outro? Please? Thank you. Comment down below. Do you have a racial preference when it comes to dating? If you do you think it's racist? Do you think it's racist to have a racial preference when it comes to dating? Comment down below. Let me know your opinions. Hit the like button if you enjoyed what you've seen. Hit the subscribe button as well. I almost forgot about the most important thing. Hit the sub button for me. It helps me out immensely. Hit the bell button as well if you want to be notified next time I upload. And yeah, as always guys, appreciate you all watching. And until next time, as always, goodbye.